of Super Action Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for the new Hulu original film, or Disney Plus original film, depending on where you're watching it in territories.
Hulu.
Prey. So it's a Predator movie. It's a very unique Predator movie. So couple facts. For one thing, the reason it's called Prey and not just Predator hunting grounds or some stupid shit like that is the director Dan Trachtenberg, who directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, wanted to try as best possible to stay away from the Predator name as much as possible.
I like that.
But there's more to it than that.
Yes.
On top of that, it's the smallest cast of any Predator movie.
But also another big thing on top of that,
it's primarily a Native American cast.
Yes, especially when the time period it's set in.
It's set over 300 years ago during the time of the Comanche Nation.
Yeah.
The earliest we've actually seen the Predator chronologically in the movies.
In the films, pretty much, yeah. And then we've seen it, we've kind of stated we've seen it where it's like we've seen it on that one with was it Danny Glover, pretty much, where he's remember that one when we see the ship and you see like their history, like where they've been.
So yeah, what's unique about this one is that this is the first of kind of the Schwarzenegger kind.
Yeah.
The kind of Schwarzenegger face of that kind of Predator, and we have one lone like female Native American warrior.
She's trying to protect her village from this beast.
And I didn't know who it was until I looked it up. It's Amber Midthunder, who you know because you see at least season 1 of Legion.
Yeah.
She plays the female half of Carrie, pretty much. And she was also in the Roswell CW reboot, but like she's the main character of this story. Yeah. She's the one going head to head with this Predator.
Yeah. So
I'm curious to see where they go with this.
Yes, same here. I think, like I said, everybody's talking about it, rumbling about it, just because it's a very, big time, unique take on this pretty much franchise. So let's dive into this for the official trailer. Is it a trailer or is this just a teaser? I can't even tell anymore. For Prey. So here we go. Yeah.
It's a teaser. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
They still have it.
Yeah, it's a teaser. Yeah, this is the teaser for it.
That's fine. That's all we really need for now.
That's all you need is to know. Oh, it's Oh, wait a minute. Type of thing.
The poster's really cool. There is a couple additional screenshots you can find online where you do get a closer shot to what this version of the Predator looks like, the early version of the high-tech one. The only other fascinating thing I found out about is production on this one began all the way back, during production on The Predator. That's how far back it went, was during production of that, Trachtenberg came out with an idea for a very unique kind of thing where he wanted to focus on a lone Native American warrior, like Comanche warrior, taking on a Predator, basically. He wanted, like I said, it so condensed, so minimalistic, that's the word. Very minimalistic, where it wasn't like Schwarzenegger, it was pretty much like, take that part where it's just Schwarzenegger and Predator left, and just stretch that into a movie. That's what he wanted to do here instead, and I'm all for it. Yeah, it's a very
we kind of got that with the Adrian Brody one a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, because since we dropped them on this random planet, in this random alien type of world, force,
that
a little bit of that as well.
But I am fascinated by it. I myself am not a big fan of the Predator movies. It's not to say I hate them. I just haven't seen a lot of them.
Well, it's the same here. It's it's a type of thing where it's like, what can we do to make it, something that makes it stand out compared to the others? And like you said here, just by watching it, it's like it's very minimalistic, pretty much. It's like you have this village, they have basic weaponry, nothing like modern or anything like that, and it's just about survival of the fittest, like who can survive, who handle it, pretty much. Because remember, predators overall, it's like they were always about the hunt, and here it's like you're definitely, I see why it's like they kind of titled it prey, where it's just like, what if it's the other way around, where it's like yeah, it's coming out, you try to protect your village, but you're going after this thing.
I get where to get the name, aside from what Trachtenberg said about trying to stay away from the predator name as much as possible.
Which I like. I think it's unique.
I do get why he has the title like this, because all the other movies have been focused on Predator. That's the main focus. It's the humans are there, but it's mainly Predator. Here, you can tell the main focus is definitely going to be the one the Predator's hunting, hence the name Prey.
That's what I said. It's doing a huge throwback to the Schwarzenegger. Like I said, to that one, to where we followed all of them, and it wasn't until it's like they get to the forest, and it's like this thing is slowly revealing itself, and so we don't know what it is, what it looks like, or anything. And that's what we're getting from here. It's like we're following her and just her and her tribe, and it's like she's the one who's like trying to figure out what is this thing, and we're only getting bits and pieces of what it looks like.
No, it doesn't help either that has the same name of a sci-fi video game from way back.
Oh, I know that.
It was about a Native American fighting aliens. So
either which way though,
I find that a bit ironic, but
I think it's something where it's like you go back to what made it popular, and that was just the interest, the mystery of like, what is this thing? What is it? What's going on? What's happening here? For those who may know about, know already what it is, it's like, it's just that tease, that bits and teases of like, what is this thing? Until you get that full reveal by the end of it.
Like, Predator 1, Schwarzenegger pretty much beat it. But the Predator sacrificed himself because he's like, you chump bitch. The second one, Danny Glover proved himself to the others. So we
got more history behind it too. It was like the first time we got history that's showing that they've gone through time. It's like they've been here that long,
It was probably that. Yeah,
it was that one. Because remember, he gets on the ship and we see all these skulls like from different eras and
even technically the first AVP.
Yeah.
Where they don't kill her. They kill the lone female that's still alive. The final girl, basically, they mark her, say you prove yourself as a warrior.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's like the evolution of like of a warrior, of like what they go through.
So I am curious to see where this ends between the Predator and Amber Midthunder's character.
Yeah, pretty much the Prey. Overall, it's like, well, how it's gonna end overall. Will it just be more of respect, or will it be this another Schwarzenegger thing where this thing is like it's gonna sacrifice himself, or they're gonna kill each other by the end of it. Just to try to make it.
I just find it hilarious. In international territories, this is coming to Disney Plus. Such a great Disney Plus movie.
But yeah,
looking forward to it. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Hulu original films, depending on who you ask, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys saw of this teaser. I mean, does it look like it's something that you definitely are willing to bite your teeth into? If you haven't really seen any of the Predator films or something like that, does this really kind of get you like a little bit excited to see this unique, different take they're taking on this popular franchise? Something that you wouldn't mind jumping right back into just to see how they're going to approach it, how they're going to do this, especially dealing with during this time period or timepiece pretty much overall, and how it's going to go down. I mean, I can't wait for it, but put down what you guys' excitement level for it is. Are you just does it grab your attention enough to where it's like, okay, you got my attention, give me the full trailer. I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
Yeah, I don't have any related stuff you can watch, but I will add this. This is a story that gives the Predators reason to always come back to Earth.
This could be a good way of.
This is the reason, because humans prove to be a challenge.
That would be a great way for them to end it, to where it's like the Predator does survive a bit wounded, but it's like there's a translation where it's just like they are worthy enough, type of situation.
But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Predator-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.